What's going on, everybody? So that Notre Dame defensive back Kennedy Urlacher did finally transfer over to USC. It's the first guy in the transfer portal this spring season, and yeah, luckily he's one of those better players I've been talking about recently. So very happy that they were able to get him on the roster so quickly. And then they did get a commitment from their 2026 class and an interior offensive lineman in Kannon, who's like 6'5", 290 already from Denver, Colorado. Chose USC over Oregon and Penn State. He says he's home and fight on. So that's always great to hear. One of the more talented guys out there. Yes, he's most likely, as of right now, a three-star rated player, but he will bump up to that 4-star. You can count on that. And then there's a 4-star local guy in California, the linebacker, and Talanoa Ely. Looks like they're putting in a couple predictions for him to select USC. That's pretty good. Obviously, right now he is committed to Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. So stealing another player, that would be like their 3rd or 4th player they've been able to steal in the 2026 class already. So yeah, that's looking pretty nice. And they're most like at least 3 of the 4 are California guys. So that's where they should be going to school, is here in SoCal. And then there's a player in the transfer portal, a linebacker from Penn State, and Tamir Robinson. Like as I mentioned, he's a linebacker, and it looks like they put in a prediction, Steve Wiltfong and Pete Nakos, for him to choose USC. So that's a big time commitment. I know they recently had Gary Bryant, who I believe was a South Dakota linebacker, on campus over the weekend, and I know they just got Kennedy Urlacher, who will most likely be playing the nickel, safety, and maybe some linebacker, backup linebacker. So I don't know if they're going to get another transfer linebacker out of this portal class, but we'll see if some of those other guys like Andrew Simpson, who was from Boise State too, was on campus recently. So you never know if they're going to end up getting another guy at that position. Then for the basketball side, USC men's did get a transfer from Utah, and Ezra Ausar. And it looks like, yeah, he was a pretty talented guy. He averaged like 12.5 points per game, 5 rebounds as a junior, and shot over 50% from the field. He chose USC over Villanova and Nebraska, or a couple good teams out there. So yeah, at least they're able to add some talent here from Utah. And there is a big-time player, a 5-star athlete. He's like the #1 athlete at his position, or whatever position he plays, going out of high school next year, in Lamar Brown. And he has a USC visit coming up this weekend on April 26th. So yeah, that was a big-time get. And this is the first time I've heard his name come up in the recruiting trail for USC, so we'll see how far along they've gotten in his recruiting process. And then that 5-star quarterback Ryder Lyons was recently on campus too over the weekend. That was pretty cool. And then yes, a quick happy Easter from the Trojan family and to everybody too who celebrated. Yeah, so had a great time with my family this weekend, so hopefully you all did too. Thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Fight on.